Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. Today we're going to talk about Z1 upper control arms and possibly an issue with them. I just wanted to make everything clear in the beginning of the video that this is not a Z1 parts bashing video. Z1 makes some fantastic products for our cars, all the Z line, G line and R series vehicles. So this is by any means not a Z1 bashing video. I actually bought a lot of products from Z1 in my car and they've been great. I use a stage 2 clutch kit with a higher pressure plate from Z1. It's been nothing but fantastic after the fiasco I had with an X80 clutch kit. So the issue is with the Z1 upper control arms, and they supposedly had an issue with the inner bushings failure or something like that. So when I reached out to Z1 about this, because last season I got these upper control arms and I installed it in my car, and I probably drove about, last season was a pretty busy season, about 3,500 kilometers, which is about like 2,500 miles. Halfway through I could feel there's some movement in the steering, and I put it on a lift one day and we could actually move the tires. So I knew something's wrong with the upper control arms. One of the bushings, or both of the bushings, failed. So when I reached out to Z1 about this, they were actually pretty cool about it, and they helped me out in terms of providing me with another set of inner upper control arm bushings, and they recommended that I go with their solid bushing system. And they were aware that sometimes these inner upper control arm bushings fail due to various reasons. But what they told me, again, this is not a bashing video, what they told me is when I take it off, document the whole process, show them pictures or videos of proper installation, meaning show them pictures or videos of the upper control arm bushings. They specifically wanted to see if it has been looped or not, because sometimes if the bushings and the inner piece hasn't been looped properly, which can cause premature failure. So Z1 requested a picture or video or something proving those upper control arm bushings has been looped properly, or if it's looped properly, what they promised was they would refund me the whole thing. They will refund me the whole solid bushing pieces and whatnot. So here's the video, and again, this is not a Z1 bashing video. The guys at Z1, you guys have been nothing but fantastic with me with all these years of service, so take it with a grain of salt. This is not a bashing video. All right, now let's go to 13 Motorsports. I installed these last season. Dan did it when he did the tune, and since then I think the bushings or something collapsed, and that's causing the whole shebang here. See, this moves pretty easily. Left side, right here. So that's what we're here to do, and Z1 was nice enough to tell me that they actually have a little bit of issue with this bushing. So they gave me the inner bushings as solid bushings, the outer bushings as just regular bushings, and they wanted me to also make a video and send it to them because they want to see if my installation was wrong, which I doubted, because I don't think Dan didn't grease them up, but I'm here to see that today. There you go. That's a lot of play. And you're barely pushing.
Yeah. So yeah, Z1 was right. This is where it failed, the inner one, not the outer one, both sides. And they also wanted me to check that since the last installer installed it, he greased it. It looks like it has been greased, because as you can see the grease all over here. That failed. Now the replacement parts will have solid bushing on this side and I have a replacement of these bushings on that side, so I'm not even going to use these bushings anymore. So on these, the C-clip goes inside. There is a channel for it, and then the bearing, and then he will hammer in the shim. That's it, and that's how you install the raised bearing and a Z1 Motorsports upper control arm. So if you notice, they have been siliconed when Dan installed them, but I guess the front ones just failed. Mexico, not China. I'm gonna have to replace the bolt in the washer.
Yeah.
Next.
Edward order one for you as well?
It's okay, next year.